bestie, and welcome to my channel. I'm happy you decided to join us today. My name is Ola and I'm happy you are here. So today I have like a short video. As you can see from the title of the video, I wanted to talk about my hair laser removal experience. So I'm not going to mention the name of the business on this video because I don't know, you will take whatever you will take from my experience, or you are just coming across this for the first time and we happen to be in the same city. I want you to be able to make your own research in terms of where you want to go for the laser appointment and things like that. So first things first, I'm gonna start from where my journey started. So I started around, I think, August last year. So I came across this page on Instagram and I started inquiring about their services. They seem to be quite reasonable and I was like, why not try them? So they have a direct link that takes you to their WhatsApp number. So I tried the number, and luckily their service from the get-go was like really great. They text you, you make your appointment, they send you an email, and they will send you a WhatsApp text to follow up on your appointment. So I really liked the kind of service that I got from them, that I am going to give them a 10/10 for that. Now, so I started my appointments at around August of last year, if not July. I just don't remember the dates quite well, but I remember there was a time where I had lapsed because I had a tragic situation happening in my family, so I had to skip one appointment or two. So this is very important that you stick around and listen to, because this is very important information, especially if you are a person of color. If you're a black girl and you're looking to do a laser appointment, it's very important for you to understand the type of equipment they use at the clinic where you go to, and it's important to know whether or not they do cater for persons of color, because it's going to be very important in your journey of wanting to read your wherever you want to read your hair. And my main areas, my main focus rather, was just my chin and my mustache. I'm just gonna structure the video like as I've told you the background and when I started. So I'm gonna just structure it in terms of like the experience that I got from the place and like how the actual hair removal went and where I am right now, which is why I decided to make the video. And it's just mainly because I wanted to bring out some awareness regarding this, because like I don't get a lot of, I don't know, maybe I did not do any type of research, let me be honest, but like I just wanted to raise awareness for the girlies that wants to talk about facial hair. And if I'm being quite honest, I didn't have a lot, but I just had those slight ones on my chin and base, and obviously I did not like that. I did not like to have it, because at some point I would have to take a razor and just cut it off or like pluck it. So I had the more stubborn ones. I did not get too much of those on my face, if I'm being like, there were probably, I could count till probably 10 of them, and those I could easily pluck out, and they don't grow out quickly if you like have a tweezer. I just wish I could find the type of tweezer I used, but you can use any tweezers, because I found that using tweezers gave me the best experience when it comes to removing those. So but like I was like, I'm looking for a much more permanent solution, so that's why I tried the laser hair removal. And so that is the background of why I started it. And so I found this clinic and I started going to my appointments. So they would book me appointments, one appointment per month, and I would have to go for those appointments. I think they told me 8 to 10 times before I could get my desired results. And then after that, they'll put you on maintenance. So that means if you are going, so I was going every 4 weeks. Now I'd probably go every 6 to 7 weeks for the maintenance until the hair is completely gone. So I went for a couple of appointments, like 3 appointments, and then I had that situation at home and I couldn't go, which I'm going to go get to the next point of my video: consistency when it comes to your appointments. So a consistency is very important because it's going to hinder your progress. So like in terms of growth, I could definitely see a difference that like it was taking longer for the hair to grow back, and like I could see that like I at some point it even got rid of the hyperpigmentation. I was really happy about that. But then when I skipped the appointment, so I think on my third appointment, let me just mention this as well. On my third appointment, they told me that they would up the dose, they would up the whatever. I don't want to call it dosage because I don't think it's a dosage, but like they up it a little bit so it's more effective. And girl, I would not advise, I don't know how to advise. I think you should ask them at the clinic before they do anything on your face, because I noticed that it probably was working for the lower chin, but for the upper lip it was not working because I got a little it looked like sunburn. So I think it's from the intensity of whatever they had done. I did not like that, but when I had lapsed on my appointments for like 2 months, the pigmentation had gone away, and now I'm going to go back again after I had lapsed. So I'm going to tell them all about what had happened, and maybe they should not be too intense with the upper lip procedure. Rather, they must be maybe more intense on the chin, because on the chin I had realized that it now had come back more aggressively. And when I had tried to do a little research on why am I growing more, like it's not like hectic, but like I was hoping that at least it would have gone away at this point, but I was still experiencing more. So I think it was a blessing in disguise. Also the fact that I would miss a few appointments so I could see like how my progress is going, because when you're going consistently, which is not a bad thing because eventually everything is gonna go away, but you can't really tell them how, like they would obviously ask you how's your growth, like how's the hair growth, how's your progress, then you'll be like, obviously you can't see anything because when the hair is starting to grow out, you are now having to go back for your next appointment, so you can't even check your progress like that. So that is one thing I'm like, I'm glad this happened so I can track my progress, and when I go back I can give them like a proper report and they know what to do. And so yeah, so if you are looking to, I just made this video, like it's not gonna be a long one, but I just wanted, for the girl that wants to try it out, I would most definitely 100% recommend it. It really does work. And if you are looking for somewhere, I'm in Cape Town, but I'm not gonna recommend the clinic I go to. Girl, I don't want to be in a mess in case you don't like it and it doesn't work for you. But for me, like in terms of like the price point, I found it to be very reasonable, especially like if you're a student and if you don't really get money like that to go to a much more expensive clinic. That is quite reasonable. And for the upper lip and the chin one, they charge like a very low price as compared to the ones I have seen. And I've seen quite a bit of them, quite a lot actually, after I started going for my appointments at that one clinic. By the way guys, when I say clinic, I mean a beauty clinic. I don't mean like an actual where you'll have a doctor. You'll have a beauty person working on your face. So they offer facials, like skin peeling and stuff like that, and they do also have some skincare things going on there. But I went mainly for the hair laser removal situation. I would love to go for skin peeling as well, but skin peeling is much more frequent, like in terms of appointments, and it's quite pricey. So I don't think at this particular point in my life I can afford anything like that. So if you are considering going to have especially hair on the face, girl, I don't want to see any of y'all having any hairs on your face. It is the ghetto. And in terms of my experience, if I'm being quite honest, it has been a lifesaver for me personally. Regardless of, like, let's just put the issue of me not having been consistent with my appointments just aside, because I feel like if I had been consistent and not missed like 2 appointments, I would have like seen a lot in terms of my progress. So I am going back again. I was actually supposed to go this past 2 days, but I missed that one as well. So I'm luckily they are very understanding people. So like if you tell them I can't make it for this appointment and stuff, but obviously there is a fee that they will charge you if you do confirm your appointments. So just be mindful of that. But in any case, I don't think that like life happens like that you miss like a couple of appointments. And if I'm being honest, I would not advise anyone to miss any appointments, because it's good for your progress, and you want to get those appointments, those 8 appointments done and out of the way, so you can enjoy your freedom and you don't have to worry about waking up and taking a razor, whatever. Especially for the girls, I know for some girls it's quite intense, and I mean for some girls it's quite sensitive, because at some point, like when someone points out like even the slightest I have on my face, I feel a bit uncomfortable. Like I'm not speaking for anyone, but like I quite understand the frustration of having something you don't think you are supposed to have on your face. Especially the face, girl, is the first thing people see when they approach you. So it's nothing to beat yourself up for. I mean, it's very common. If you look around you everywhere, you'd see women, especially like black, African. It's very quite common amongst us, but it's not something that's quite spoken about a lot. I know in my family, it may be generic. I have not gotten into the research of if it's genes or whatever, but I know in my family we do get it as women, and I don't know what the cause of that is. And at some point I know they mentioned that PCOS is also one of the causes of facial hair growing on girls and women. So you would better look into things like that as well. If you are someone that is familiar with PCOS or does not know what it is, I would suggest that you do your own research, because it does affect a lot of things in our bodies, including fertility and things like that. So I would suggest that you look into it so that you know exactly what's wrong with your body, and so that you can work from the inside out. Okay, so I just wanted to come on here, guys. This was not supposed to even be a long video. So in terms of my honest review when it comes to laser hair removal, especially for the face, for the girls that are really struggling, and some girls that really do want to do it for vanity or convenience, it's something that I would quite recommend, because it takes away the burden of having to worry about it, especially if it's on your face. So I don't really worry about it anymore, especially when I was consistent with my appointments. And what I would find is that like it was quite quick to just like, when I took my tweezers and to just pluck the few that would come out before my appointments, they were almost falling out on themselves by themselves. So for me that was like a win, because I don't have to spend much time being frustrated, and you know, if you know, you know. So in terms of my experience, it was quite good, apart from the few things that I have mentioned earlier, like the pigmentation, because of probably the volume of the thing they use. I don't quite know the terms of it. I think in my next video, when I do like a final review of it, this is just my review after 4 appointments, I think. So I still have 4 more to go, and then I still have to be in maintenance. So I'm gonna do an updated review of it, and I'm gonna come back and update you guys. So if you are interested in that, I would suggest that you do subscribe and you do keep your notifications on so that when that video comes up you don't miss out. And for the girls that are in Cape Town and are interested, I can plug you on the specific clinic that I do go to. I think they have a couple of branches around the city, so you choose which one you want to go to. Yeah, if you are interested, that just leave a comment in the comment section down below and I will give you the details, and I will give you a link to their to their Instagram account, so you see for yourself before you even book an appointment, and come back and tell me how your experience has been. And yeah, that's it for me, guys. I will see you on my next update. And for those that are already viewers on my channel, or if you'd like to see more of my reviews, because I do reviews on skincare, I do reviews on anything that I have experienced, basically, so that I can like plug other girls and let other girls know where it's at. So if that's your type of thing, subscribe, like this video. If you feel like it could be of any help to anyone that you know suffers from the same situation, I would really appreciate it if you just share. I'll see you on my next one. Bye.